Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Thursday. We've got 9 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action, guys. All kinds of good boosts to use today. And yeah, we'll hop in it here. A little bit of a lighter slate today. Starting with the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore putting up as home favorites at -155. The Pirates +130 with the over-under at 8.5. Pirates coming into this matchup 64-82. Baltimore 68-77. Pitching for the Pirates is Johan Oviedo with an ERA of 2.70. Pitching for Baltimore is Cade Povich with an ERA of 5.44. Oviedo, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 4 strikeouts, given up 3 runs in his last 3 starts. Povich, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 3 strikeouts. He's given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. The Pirates on a 5-game losing streak, losing back-to-back close ones against Baltimore, 2-1 and 3-2. Been a close series. You got Baltimore playing good baseball, 8-2 in their last 10. Pirates just 2-13 on the road against Baltimore, where they've really struggled. You got Oviedo coming off really good starts. Povich hasn't been that good on the mound. Gives up anywhere from like 2 to 4 runs. Mainly been 4 lately. Pirates have played him very good this series, though. And it's been so close here. I think they get over the edge today. I like Oviedo on the mound. I'll take the Pirates +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Chicago White Sox. Rays opening up as road favorites at -140. Chicago +120 with the over-under at 8. Rays coming into this matchup 72-73. The White Sox 56-90. Pitching for the Rays is Ian Seymour with an ERA of 2.89. Pitching for the White Sox is Shane Smith with an ERA of 3.95. Seymour, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 8 strikeouts, given up 1 run in his last 2 starts. Smith, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Has given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. Tampa Bay coming off a White Sox loss yesterday, 6-5. You got the White Sox. They're 8-2 in their last 10. I mean, they're really playing well right now. Tampa Bay just 4-8 against the White Sox. They have not been very good head-to-head here. The overs hit in the White Sox 4 of their last 5 against Tampa. We've only had 2 games of Seymour, and he's been pretty good in those starts here. But I still think there's a good value with the White Sox here. They're playing really good. Smith's been fine on the mound. I'll take the White Sox +1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Houston Astros versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto opening up as home favorites at -160. The Astros +135 with the over-under at 8.5. Houston coming into this matchup 79-67. Toronto 83-62. Pitching for Houston is Christian Javier with an ERA of 4.43. Pitching for Toronto is Kevin Gausman with an ERA of 3.63. Javier, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 4 strikeouts, given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. Gausman, his last start, he pitched 8 innings, gave up 1 run, had 5 strikeouts, given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. Houston beating Toronto yesterday 3-2. It's been a very close series. Just a 1 run in both games. Houston is 6-1 against Toronto. They've been very good against them. 8-4 on the road on a Thursday. Pretty even pitching matchup. I would say both pitchers capable of having some good games, and then have some games where they're giving up like 3 or 4 runs. Still don't really like Toronto as a mid-sized big favorite, so I'll take Houston +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Washington Nationals versus the Miami Marlins. Marlins opening up as home favorites at -125. Nationals +105 with the over-under at 8. Nationals coming into this matchup 60-85. The Marlins 67-79. Pitching for the Nationals is Mackenzie Gore with an ERA of 4.15. Pitching for the Marlins is Ryan Weathers with an ERA of 3.28. Gore, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts, given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. Weathers, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 1 strikeout, has given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. Nationals losing to the Marlins yesterday, 8-3, ending their 4-game winning streak they were on. Still haven't seen much consistency from the Marlins here. Nationals 5-1 against Miami, where they've been really good. The overs hit in all 3 games. So if you're looking for a game with over potential, it's definitely this game. Pretty even pitching matchup. I just still think I like the Marlins. I'm sorry, I like the Nationals. Underdogs here. Give me Nationals plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Detroit Tigers versus the New York Yankees. Yankees opening up as home favorites at minus 165. Detroit plus 140 with the over-under at 8.5. Yankees coming into this matchup 80-65. Detroit 84-62. Pitching for Detroit is Tyler Holton with an ERA at 3.80. Pitching for the Yankees is Cam Schlittler with an ERA at 3.24. Horton, his last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 3 strikeouts, given up 3 runs in his last 3 starts. Schlittler, his last start, he pitched 1 inning, gave up 4 runs, had 2 strikeouts, has given up 5 runs in his last 3 starts. Detroit, back-to-back wins against the Yankees. I mean, dominant wins against the Yankees so far. 11-1 and 12-2. Yeah, they're 6-1 against the Yankees. They've played the Yankees very well here. Pretty even pitching matchup, I would say. Yeah, hard to trust the Yankees as a big favorite with them getting dominated. There's been no offense from the Yankees this series. Yeah, I think I got to take Detroit plus 1.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Kansas City Royals versus the Cleveland Guardians. Cleveland opening up as home favorites at minus 140. The Guardians plus 120 with the over-under at 7.5. Royals coming into this matchup 74-72. The Guardians 74-70. Pitching for the Royals is Stephen Kolek with an ERA at 3.88. Pitching for the Guardians is Gavin Williams with an ERA at 3.17. Kolek, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts, given up 5 runs in his last 3 starts. Williams, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts, has given up 5 runs in his last 3 starts. The Royals coming off a Cleveland win. Cleveland winning 2 of the 3 so far in this series. That ended their 5-game winning streak they were on. Royals still just 2-5 on the road against Cleveland. Haven't been the best against Cleveland. Another pretty even pitching matchup here. This one's been a tough series because we saw the Royals steal one yesterday. I still think there's good value with the Royals. We saw Guardians play well, had a loss. Usually, we see a team that had a nice little win streak kind of fall off for a little bit. So I think I'll take a shot with the Royals plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the New York Mets versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies opening up as home favorites at minus 140. The Mets plus 120 with the over-under at 8. Phillies coming into this matchup 86-60. The Mets 76-70. Pitching for the Mets is David Peterson with an ERA at 3.83. Pitching for the Phillies is Jesus Luzardo with an ERA at 4.01. Peterson, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Has given up 14 runs in his last 3 starts. Luzardo, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 8 strikeouts, given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. The Mets on a 5-game losing streak, coming off 3 straight Phillies losses, 11-3, 9-3. They were close in that first one, but yeah, they have not looked good in this series. Phillies playing well so far. Mets 1-6 on the road, 1-6 on the road against Philly, where they've really struggled. Peterson's coming off bad starts. Yeah, I'll take the Phillies at home today. Next matchup, we got the Colorado Rockies versus the San Diego Padres. Padres opening up as home favorites at minus 250. Rockies plus 205 with the over-under at 8.5. Rockies coming into this matchup 40-106. The Padres 79-67. Pitching for the Rockies is McCade Brown with an ERA of 12.54. Pitching for the Padres is Randy Vasquez with an ERA of 3.91. Brown, his last start, he pitched 1 inning, gave up 6 runs, had 1 strikeout. He's given up 13 runs in his last 3 starts. Vasquez, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts, given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. Yeah, Rockies on a 5-game losing streak, getting swept by the Angels. Padres coming off back-to-back Reds losses. Colorado 2-7 against the Padres, 1-5 on the road against the Padres. Really struggled against the Padres here. Brown's been very bad on the mound, and I think I'll take the Padres at home today. In the last matchup, we got the Los Angeles Angels versus the Seattle Mariners. Seattle opening up as home favorites at -170. Angels +140 with the over-under at 8. Angels coming into this matchup 69-77. Seattle 78-68. Pitching for the Angels is Jose Soriano with an ERA of 4.07. Pitching for Seattle is Bryce Miller with an ERA of 5.53. Soriano, his last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 8 runs, had 4 strikeouts. He's just given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. So he's been solid his last few games, but last game just got crushed. Miller, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts, given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. Angels on a 2-game winning streak, coming off back-to-back Minnesota wins. Seattle, they're on a 5-game winning streak, coming off a 3-game St. Louis sweep. Angels are just 3-7 on the road against Seattle. Seattle 14-2 at home. They're playing very well. Catching Soriano coming off a bad game. We'll see what he looks like on the mound today. But man, Seattle's just on a roll right now. They're playing really great at home. I'll take the Mariners in this one. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Thursday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Friday. Have a good one.